Okay, here we go. Great Barford, Baron Fordia from 792 AD, when this was very much part of the Danegeld, part of the Danish area. That's the Great Barford Bridge, which dates back originally to 1427. It was a smaller bridge than it is now. It's 17 arches, not all of which span over the River Great Ouse. And Barford, or variations of that name, appear in the Domesday Book of 1086. Okay, lovely stretch of river, nice open area to put your boat together or whatever you're doing. There is some suggestion that the area just above up here near the Anchor Pub and adjacent to that is going to be have some sort of parking restrictions, but let's have to wait to see on that. But other than that, today, lovely, nice, calm part of the river, and looking forward to a great paddle on the Great Ouse. Not sure whether we're going east or west yet, north or south, not sure what it is here actually. Must be east or west. We'll have a good day either way. I think what's really interesting about this bridge is you can see how old it is. Original structure 1427, you can see where the bridge has been built and then built upon and then reinforced. Some of these bolts or reinforcing structures going through are dated 1897. There's a lot of evidence around here of different dated parts of the bridge and other structures around the place. Really interesting actually just to have a walk around, let alone paddling. But there you go, Great Barford Bridge, and these are the arches that stretch off into the what's now the floodplain. Obviously in the old days the river would go where the river goes, now it's constrained by its channel. Okay, just finishing off, that was Great British Paddle number 10, Great Barford. This is Great Barford Church, an ancient churchyard with some ancient yews therein. So what do? We started at Great Barford and turned west, in fact, heading generally towards Bedford. We got as far as Cardington Lock, so basically we went along the river, which went from actually northeast to southwest. It twisted and turned a fair bit, and then first we come across Wilmington Lock. Passing Wilmington Lock, there was the Danish camp, more about that in a minute, on the left hand side, under the A421 bridge, Castle Mill, that's the Castle Mill Viaduct, and then to Castle Mill Lock, and then on to Cardington Lock. That's just before it starts getting built up to Bedford, and we turn back from there. Nice upstream run and then downstream, probably 10 to 12k. I'll work it out exactly for you later on. But really nice countryside paddle, lots of wildlife, kites. I've seen a buzzard here previously. I've seen grass snakes swimming in the river this time of year before, but not today. Kingfishers, usual swans, ducks, that sort of stuff. Really nice. It gets quite busy here, so where we're parking at the moment is a road which is unrestricted parking adjacent to the churchyard I'm in now, just opposite from the area that we've put the boat together, etc., that I showed you earlier on. That gets quite busy though, so what I suggest you do, we came here for breakfast, come here early, get your spot, and then when the crowds, I mean quite good natured crowds, there's people turn up in their inflatable kayaks and SUPs, and good luck to them. Lots of swimming as well. So I get your spot, get out, do your stuff, and then come back, and then there's no hassle sort of walking down the road or walking miles with your boat. Just a note on the history, I misspoke slightly about the Danegeld. I always thought the Danegeld was the Danish administered area. What it actually was a land tax which was levied for the defence against Danish invaders, and prior to that it was a tribute paid to the Danish invaders to stop them pillaging through the countryside. But anyway, this area here where we are is a bit of a porous border between, say, the Danish, roughly the Danish area, and most Vikings I gather were farmers anyway, and the Anglo-Saxon area. We stopped off on the way back at a place called the Danish Camp. That is between Willington Lock and Castle Mill. Now what you got to do before you get, when you're coming back, before you get to the Danish Camp, you go underneath the Castle Mill Viaduct, which actually is the A421. So actually between the Castle Mill Viaduct and Willington Lock, on the right hand side as you're coming downstream, obviously left as you're going up, Danish Camp, quite a nice place to stop, teas, coffees, lunch. There's an aviary there with some parakeets and an eagle owl and that sort of stuff. Quite a nice place to stop. There's actually a visitor centre as well. And there is some evidence of a Danish camp, lots of Danish encampments, an archaeological dig recovered that, but also there's a lot of evidence of Anglo-Saxon occupation as well. So like I say, quite a porous border, which was the rough area between the Danish and the Anglo-Saxon area was roughly down Watling Street, but like I say, different forays into different areas by different groups, and of course they become very integrated as time went on. So there you go, that's a bit of history for you.